shining on the wall. Cast iron skillet, steaks on flame. Every week it's the same good game. Football picks and camping trips. Ribeye jokes and cigar tips. Building things with our own two hands. Talking faith and making plans.
Well, good morning. Good morning, good morning. How is everybody today?
Good morning, good morning. How y'all doing?
I'm cooking with Crisco.
Cooking with Crisco?
Yep. So,
I'm cooking
hey,
with Manteca.
I'm going to tell you right now, I'm in kind of a funk. I'm not going to lie. I had a little, kind of a bad thing happen to me yesterday, and it's really heavy on my heart. So I'm going to do something right off the bat. And oops, I didn't mean to do that. I wanted to go here and here and to here. And we're going to start off with our sponsor.
Life is full of important moments and important decisions. When it comes to protecting your family, your assets, and your legacy, having the right legal guidance matters. At Estate Wise Legal Group, LLP, we specialize in estate planning, probate, guardianship, and litigation. Whether you're planning for the future, navigating the loss of a loved one, or facing a legal dispute, we're here to help, and we're here to guide you every step of the way with clarity, compassion, and confidence. Call 361-573-0183 or visit www.estatewiselegal.com to schedule a consultation today. Estate Wise Legal Group, LLP, protecting what matters most.
All right. Well, let me tell you why we started out with this. We lost a true blue American hero yesterday.
Great friend.
Great friend. Let me turn your mic up just a little bit, Andrew. Try that.
Great friend.
There you go.
Okay, there we go.
Yep.
Yeah.
Bob Constantine passed away yesterday, and one of my absolute best friends in this town. He was the guy that I would call and give crap to, and he'd give it back just as good. A mayoral candidate for this town, a businessman, and an entrepreneur, and not a philanderer, but what do you call that when they do good for the community?
Philanthropist.
A philanthropist. He started the Proposition Pink. No, not. It's where they did for breast cancer. Oh, you've seen that pink fire truck run around with the signatures all over it?
Yeah.
That was Bob. Bob started that. He did a deal every year for breast cancer, but I'm going to tell you something. Bob and I had several conversations going back from Houston, taking him up for his transplants and stuff. And one of the things was, I said, Bob, do you got your affairs in order? And he's like, yes, I do, but I do need to go take care of some stuff. So I got on him, and he was procrastinating. He didn't want to do it. And I said, look, you got to get this done, because it wasn't looking good. I mean, he was very, very sick, and he was not in the best of mental health because of that. And then he got a transplant. But before he did get the transplant and starting feeling better, he went and took care of his estate. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, men, you need to make sure your affairs are together, because if you don't have a will, it is a willy-nilly festival of your family going in and just taking what they want, and there's no control over it. Whereas if with the will, you have that ability to go, no, you don't. Your estate executor can shut that house down, lock it down. Nobody comes and goes but them. They have to be a good steward and a person of honor to do it, that won't help themselves to crap. So, but man, if you don't have your estate together, you're really doing your family a disjustice. And Bob had everything. I opened up his estate yesterday. Everything is planned. Everything. His funeral, his what needs to be done with him after he's gone, his estate, his money, his house, his car. Everything has a a place for it.
That's good.
And that made it, when I opened that, I went, oh, thank heavens, because my wife's going through it with her dad. He didn't have a will.
Oh, wow.
And it is a family fight every minute of the day.
Yeah, that's pretty sad when the family starts fighting over stuff like that.
Yeah. Well, here's another thing. I don't necessarily agree to have one of the family members be an executor.
You need a neutral party.
Yeah. The executor is going to get a portion of the estate for being the executor. Mm-hmm. Now, they can opt out of taking it or they can take it.
Yeah.
And if most likely, and most of the times I've seen that the executor will not take that money if the family is cooperative. But you make it hard on that executor, and he's going to take that percentage out of your pocket. Yeah. And he's deserved it. So, Linda and I have our affairs in order. Of course, I'll give her a wide berth now that my estate, because I'm worth more dead than I am alive. I'm kidding. Yeah, hi, Linda. Oh, my gosh, that is so funny. She just rolls her eyes when you do that crap. She's like, oh, God, there he is again. But your wife does the same thing with me. And I was talking to Michelle this morning, and I was giving her crap, And when I'm on the phone with him, she's listening in because she knows there's going to be some shenanigans going down. Okay, so Andrew, what is our? Hang on a second, let me turn down my phone. Golly, electronics and me just didn't get along.
Yeah, that's you need free plug. You need Cody.
Yeah,
like you need him right there. In your back
yeah.
pocket.
Well, Cody, I call him the boomer's best buddy because boomers and electronics are just
free plug. Cody Bauman, brand us.
Yep.
.org.
Yeah. We'll just give him a free plug. Yeah. So, yesterday during all that crap that was going on with Bob's estate, and I'm trying to deal with the police and all that, my phone did an upgrade.
Oh no.
Oh, and shut down for like 20 minutes. And I'm like, are you for real? I couldn't call nobody. I couldn't get a hold of Linda. It was a nightmare. So anyways, that's just Bob going, yeah, we're going to miss him. All right. So what is where are you at, Adam, today?
So where you at, Adam, today? It's about leadership, actually.
That's good. That's good.
Let's see.
Because men are supposed to be the leaders of the house.
Men are supposed to be leaders of the house. The verse comes up as Matthew 20:26 through 28. I'm just going to read a portion of that. It says, whoever wishes to become great among you shall be your servant. So there's a lot of people out there, a lot of guys that are real aggressive. Testosterone-filled guys, and okay, well, great. That's part of it. But you have to learn how to control that. Great leaders were once great followers.
Right.
Look at Moses.
So what you're saying is a good man will have a good father.
A good man will have a good father.
There you go.
But he will also follow his father's way.
Agreed.
If it's a good father. If it's a bad father and he chooses to follow another father, that's a good example, great. But you got to remember, great leaders, the best leader ever, Jesus Christ.
That's him.
He washed feet.
He sure did.
He did.
Yeah.
He sure did.
He washed feet. This is the same man, he's 100% man, 100% God at the same time, strong enough to carry a cross, but humble and meek enough to wash feet.
Yep.
There's a lot of guys out there that look towards Andrew Tate because he's this real, quote-unquote, manly man, real masculine, testosterone-filled, and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Ex-MMA fighter. That is what toxic masculinity is.
Right.
He's got all these women.
Roid rage.
Yes. Well, I'm not sure if he's on roids, but
I'm just giving you
same thing. Yeah,
context to put it towards.
But when you look for a leader, not only in like your parenthood or your family, but in bosses, the best leaders out there were once great followers. They lead by example. And
Absolutely.
one thing I've always tried to do, like when I was working in the call centers, hey, if you do good at this for however long, I'm going to give you an extra 15-minute break. I'm going to take your calls for you.
Yeah, you got to give them an incentive, I guess.
Give them an incentive, yeah. I couldn't do that here in Victoria. I wasn't allowed to do that in Victoria. But once I moved to like Louisiana and to Houston, yeah, I did that. I had a little more freedom. Car business, same thing. You sell so many cars, you're going to have an extra day off, or the next deal that I close, I'll give to you.
Right.
That type of thing.
You can keep the days off, baby. I'm here to work.
Yeah. Oh, you'd be surprised at how many want that day off because they're, in the car business, you're selling, you're blown and going is what they say.
Yep.
Bell to bell, ding to dong, 8 in the morning, 12 at night.
When I was going through nursing school and I graduated, I had a job before I graduated.
Mm-hmm.
And my boss walked up to me one day at graduation and says, "So how long till I can get you on the floor?" And I said, "I'll be there tomorrow."
Yeah.
He goes, "You don't want to take any time off from nursing school?" I'm like, No. I'm not here to play. This is a job.
Yeah.
Let's get after it. Get on it. That next Monday, I was on the floor and being trained, and within 2 weeks, I was on my own.
Yeah.
So, yep.
Yeah, we just had all of our bunch of students graduated from Edna yesterday, and a lot of the guys that were in my class, I told them, I said, "You guys gonna take any time off? Go do something before you get back to work." I said, "Because the longer you take off, the harder it's gonna be getting back in the
That's
saddle."
Oh,
right.
yes.
That's right. This semester we stopped on a Wednesday,
Yeah,
and I picked up the next semester on Monday.
yeah,
And those guys were like, "We don't get a break?" I'm like, "I'm sorry.
yeah. Welcome to the room.
What are you here for?" And I'm sorry, but I'm having real troubles with some of these kids understanding that this isn't junior high.
Yeah.
This isn't high school. This is college. You're responsible for doing the work on your own.
Yeah.
We're not going to spoon feed you.
Yeah,
And I've got a couple of them I've had to pull aside and go, "Look, you're responsible for the reading."
mm-hmm.
So, and these guys were never raised by their fathers.
Yeah.
They had, and I'm not knocking women, but women do not know how to raise strong men.
Yeah.
You've got to have that strong influence and that fear of blood. So
I went to I went to Victoria College my sophomore year there. Let's just touch on Jim's point, by the way. My sophomore year there, my dad had a heart attack towards the end of it. So,
oh, no kidding.
and he survived. He made it out there. But I told myself, hey, well, I'm gonna go to work for a little bit so I can kind of help out.
Right.
Take a semester or two off.
See where that got
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
yeah,
I was a
The
music
momentum
major.
is a real
It
thing.
is.
yeah.
It
It
is.
is. Yeah, yeah. Once you're going, you better keep going. Because if not, man, once you stop,
Yeah.
it's hard to get
Yeah.
rolling again.
Well, that's
It's tough.
look at weight loss. It's real easy to get fat,
Yeah,
but getting it off
Yeah.
is twice the work.
yeah.
So
I
that,
can
I
attest
guess
to
they
that.
do it to make you appreciate it.
I can attest for that.
Yeah, I'd seen that. I know.
And with weight loss,
Because you was a gordo.
it's you build momentum first, and then it's plateaus. Like that first 50 pounds I lost, that was nothing. But then again, I was 450 pounds.
Yeah.
Then after that, I had to start pushing myself a little more, doing a little extra, challenging myself a little bit more. And, I went through 2 divorces through that.
Really?
Yep.
You think you didn't learn the first time?
I divorced. I still, tinker around with them every now and
Yeah,
then. But,
yeah.
Little Debbie and Betty Crocker,
Oh, yes.
I divorced them.
Debbie Beatties.
Yes. Debbie Beatties.
Oh, that's good.
Hey, you kind of look like you could be the Walter Brimley diabetes.
Diabetes.
That's funny.
I do like that. That is a funny commercial. Hey, we need some coffee, buddy.
We need some coffee, and I've got a special coffee here that we're going to try.
Jim, you're going to have to try this too.
No, man.
Oh, no.
This isn't regular coffee.
But see, I tried that, because like in the movies, you sit on the porch with your wife and you have coffee. So I make the coffee for my wife, right? So the good guy that I am, I made a little bit extra because I want to be that guy, like in the movies. So Jenny goes off to work. I made me a cup. I tried it. Man, I got this
Okay.
rush. And then I got the sweats. And then I got the runs, man.
This is different, though.
This is not for me, man.
This is different. This isn't technically.
This isn't
coffee.
really coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This I would say, I mean, it's flavored like it, and it's okay. Grab that. Come on.
Hold on, pull against me.
Come
Holy
on.
crap!
I'm the scrawny one here.
Yeah, but I've got two bad thumbs.
Yeah, I've got a bad thumb right here too. That's going bad on me. But this
That's a
is
cool thermos. Here, let me pour because
Yes.
I'll end up with it in my lap.
this is actually mushroom coffee. There's no real coffee beans in it,
Yeah.
so.
You're gonna get a rush from this one,
Yeah,
like
I don't
gone
know
pit.
about that, man.
But you know, I've
Just
I
say
had
no
this,
to drugs, kids.
I had this before. There's no caffeine in this one either.
I'm gonna put just a little in there so you can taste it. Hey, we did the Kopi Loak out there with Brent and Ash,
Yes,
and they were all up in it.
they
Really?
were.
Yeah,
And this
that stuff is really
this
good. That
cup
Kopi
for
Loak.
those was a camera.
It smells like.
Can you see this on the camera?
Now, you do one side, I'll do the other.
You know what that smells like? Is like that truck stop coffee.
It's real earthy.
Yeah, it's earthy.
Yeah.
So here's the deal: these cups just became very, very valuable
Yes.
because Bob Constantine gave us these cups.
So here's to Bob. Coffee break for Bob.
Andrew, that's not bad.
But to me, it's like the Michelob Ultra of coffee.
No, I really like this.
I made it extra strong. Like I put extra grounds in it
Yeah.
with a little less water. Let it steep in the French press for longer.
Yeah.
So maybe that's it.
Maybe that's the gig.
Maybe I got to make this with the French press. But when I made it
no.
in my coffee pot, as directed, it was.
Let me tell you what Linda and I did this week. We have, we're on well water.
Uh-huh.
So we've had a lot of calcium. So we put in a water softener. That helped with the calcium, but it just clogs up a coffee pot. So I went and bought a a tea kettle and a 1.5 liter French press. And that's how we make our coffee now.
Oh, nice.
And it takes 10 minutes to make coffee that way.
Yeah.
You turn on the kettle and run it to 7 minutes. When the timer goes off, you pull it off because you don't want it at 212, which is boiling. You wanted it about 195. I did the homework.
Yeah.
You know how I did the homework?
Chat GBT.
Yeah,
When I make
I
it,
sure did.
when I make it in the French press, I have to be supervised. So I go and just push the button. Doop.
And then I make it in the French press, and I steep it for 3 minutes, and it comes out really, really good. But I will tell you this: there's more caffeine in a French press coffee than there is.
A regular coffee.
Yep.
I think I let this steep for 10 minutes.
Oh gosh, you did let it steep for a while.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, 4 minutes, and it's
No.
It's
I let
coffee.
it steep for a while.
Yeah, well that probably did work. Now, where do you get this coffee, Andrew?
I got this off of Amazon.
Okay,
So
and what is it called?
I was looking for regular coffee, and this popped up. I don't even remember the brand. I could probably go back and look at the link.
Send me the link, or put the link to the website.
I will do that.
Folks, these guys, we are going to find all different types of coffee for us to try because Andrew and I are big in coffee. We always have a cup of coffee on us.
And I've got another coffee right now that I forgot to bring, and I'm not sure if I'm going to have enough to bring for next time because it's just.
Do you know I still have Kopi Loak?
Really?
I do. I have enough to
Wow.
make at least
I
two
don't
pots.
know. I don't know how you do that. How you can keep it that long. But this coffee is actually from Africa.
Okay.
Kilimanjaro.
You
I
have
think.
my attention.
So coffee actually doesn't just grow in Colombia.
No, it does not.
It grows different times of the year all around the equator.
That's right. Absolutely.
And all the coffee there has different flavors.
Well, you
because
got the Arabica beans.
Arabica beans.
You got the African beans, which is like
the Kona beans.
the Kona.
Those are really good as well.
That's the Hawaii.
That's the Hawaii.
Yeah.
So it all depends on the soil makeup.
Right.
And which animal eats it first.
Right. Now, when you're in Greece,
Which one poops it out?
Yeah.
that's
Yes.
right. Absolutely. Now, when you're in Greece, the coffee over there is not like what we drink. It's smaller cups. It's more of an espresso.
Stronger.
But they don't run it through a machine. They have a little cup with a long wooden handle. They boil the water and then put the coffee in it and boil it. Just keep it boiling for a minute. Then they set it off to the side and let the grinds and then pour it into the cup.
Huh.
Oh, you talk about give you the shakes.
Yeah, I bet.
But the flavor is amazing.
You ever had Cuban coffee, like real Cuban coffee?
Guatemala.
Cuban coffee, not Guatemala.
Well, now
Cuban.
that South American bean. Yes.
No, I'm talking
Give me
about
that southern
the
bean.
kind. What kind of coffee? What you want? You want cafecito? Cafecito?
Yeah.
Yes, cafecito.
Yeah.
Okay, I get you cafecito.
Americano, yes.
And
No.
It comes out in a little cup that's about the size of a shot glass.
Yeah.
And don't fool around and you ask for a full size cup of coffee because then you drink that coffee. They go vaya con Dios.
Yeah. Okay, so the reason we brought Jim back in is because we got a lot of input on. Hey, we wanted to hear Jim talk more. We wanted more information on him.
You're a celebrity.
So, yep. You became kind of a mandate recall. So
The reject.
Well, not a reject. That's your wife. The wife's calling you the reject. But anyways, you told me a story after we got off the air, and I'm like, well, why didn't you bring that up on the air, Dad? Don't it? Okay, so your dad was a cabinet builder, ran restaurants, this kind of stuff.
No. So my dad was a truck driver for a long time.
Yep.
And
So was your grandfather that had the cabinets and stuff?
so but Grandpa just kind of tinked around with that stuff. You know? We didn't really fully get into building furniture and cabinets until we moved to New Mexico.
Wow.
Yeah, because I grew up down in Edinburgh, down in the valley.
Right. But your mother,
So mom,
hang on, ladies and gentlemen,
Yeah.
you're about to get a very interesting story.
Yeah, Mom was a jet engine machinist. So I remember we were kids, and so Mom had to go to work. We lived in Edinburgh. She worked in Mission, so she had to get up 4 o'clock in the morning. It was early. I don't know what time it was. I say at 4 just because everybody wakes up at 4, or everybody should.
Yes.
So she'd go to work. So me, my twin brother, and my older brother, our job was to make sure that everybody, my little sister was up, and we did her hair and make sure she had something to eat and all that kind of stuff, and then we'd go to school.
Now, let me ask you something. With that kind of responsibility, how did that influence you as an adult?
So doing that, the restaurant business, we get out of school, and my grandfather would pick us up, take us to the restaurant, because my uncles had restaurant businesses.
Right.
Or one of my uncles had a bunch of restaurants, so we'd go over there, and we'd work all day, man. Sometimes late at night, and then Grandpa would pick us up, take us back home. We'd do it all over again. But I remember, a couple of times when we moved to New Mexico, especially, my twin brother and I lived in the pop-up trailer in the driveway of my uncle's house, because my mom and everybody else lived inside the house. There wasn't enough room for us.
So let me ask you this: did your mom quit her job at Mission to go to New Mexico?
Yeah.
I'll be damned.
Yeah. So Dad got home one day and he's like, "You guys pack your stuff. We're leaving." And you don't ask questions.
No.
You just got to do it.
You do what you're told.
You ask questions, you get in trouble.
Yeah. So next thing we know, we're in New Mexico, man. Which, to this day, I would say it was probably one of the best things that we could have ever done.
Moved to New Mexico.
Yeah.
Good.
Well, New Mexico's beautiful.
Oh, I love New Mexico, but just to get that change and get out of the
valley?
norm. Yeah.
Would you say the valley was a problem?
No, I'd say maybe some of our influences as kids in school and stuff like that were
Right.
more the problem than anything else.
Yep.
But I wouldn't say the valley is an awesome place, but there is a lot of stuff going on over there maybe that we don't know about,
Right.
as kids.
Right.
But Dad said, "Hey, let's go." So
Did you ever figure out why he just yanked you and ran?
to this day, I've never even asked. And we still talk,
Yeah.
we're in good, but I don't know. That's just one of those things. I always felt like, Dad had his reasons. I'm not going to sit there and question him.
Yeah, exactly.
Apparently he knew what was going on because, we're doing good right now.
Yeah. Well, he made decent men out of you.
Yeah.
So,
But, it was crazy because we had that wood shop in New Mexico. And by this time I'm 16. And, so we were living in an apartment, but we lived in a trailer house. We had a customer that wanted a staircase built, and she owned a mobile home park, and we didn't have much at all, enough to pay the rent at the shop, and that was it.
Yeah.
Because we were living with our uncles. But my dad made a deal with that lady. He said, we'll build her the staircase, and she gave us an old trailer house.
Wow.
Dad pulled it out to some property. with his pickup. I mean, we redid the whole thing. So for 2 years, we lived with no water, no electricity. So,
I'm telling you right now,
man,
these kids would die.
We had
What's the internet
Man.
password,
Yeah.
Pops?
I thought no AC was hard.
Man, so we had an extension cord running to the corner of the property, and we had those big those dishes you make tamales in,
Yeah.
and everybody had a 5-gallon bucket. If you wanted to shower that night, you would take that bucket, you fill it up at the shop, come back home, and then you had a bird bath. Dude, I was a junior and senior in high school, man.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I don't need no friends coming to my house.
Yeah.
You
Well,
know?
and here's another thing. When you went to school, the teachers didn't get involved with that crap
Yeah.
because they knew that you were fed,
Yeah.
you were loved, you were worked to death.
Yeah.
But your grades were decent, so
Well, and I'm like, hopefully I don't get in trouble with this, but I told the teachers back then, they didn't know anything about migrants or nothing like that.
Yeah.
So I told them I was a migrant worker and I had to get out of school early. So I would get out of school early, man. I'd go work at the shop. And they didn't know the difference, dude. And then
I don't think they cared.
no, they didn't care. But so I started working at a ranch. And I remember telling my mom, hey, Mom, I got this job at this ranch. I'm going to leave home. Can you tell Dad? She's like, oh, no. You're going to tell Dad.
that's right.
And that was probably one of the hardest things, man. But when I went and told my dad, hey, I got a job at the ranch. I'm going to leave the house. And, he goes, if that's what you want to do, man, you do it.
Yeah. How old were you at that time?
I was 16.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was 16, man. He wasn't upset, nothing. I mean, I was really surprised, but he's like, you do it. If that's what you want to do, do it. And it was great.
You're killing me, Smalls.
I'm dropping stuff over here.
Okay, so did you live at the ranch at that time?
Yeah, I lived at the ranch. Man, I ended up working there because during the wintertime it was so cold. We had to we took care of 250 horses and like 3,000 head of cattle.
Yeah.
But it was up in the national forest. The national forest horseshoed around the ranch up there in Durango, in that area, Colorado. So during the wintertime, I come back home, go do school and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, it was cool. And then even once I started working at Slumberjay, I even took a couple of hunting seasons off. I had to take my manager elk hunting to be able to do it, but I took a couple of elk seasons off just so I could go still hunt. Yeah,
Man.
yeah, but it was pretty cool. But yeah, so living it, taking bird baths and all that kind of stuff. That's when I realized, man, I will do whatever it takes. I don't care what it is to make dang sure that I'd never live like that.
Yeah. Exactly.
See,
Yeah.
and growing up, we didn't have it hard like that, and I consider that having it hard. But there were times when we couldn't pay the bills. So if we didn't have water, it wasn't because we were in a place that doesn't have water. It's just because we couldn't pay for the water. Same thing with electricity. If we didn't have lights, it's because we couldn't pay for the lights at that time. We had candles at that point in time.
Absolutely.
But even when we were going through it, it wasn't like, oh, poor me, we don't have electricity.
No,
It was
Just do it and shut up.
Yeah, just
dealt with it.
Yeah, and
No whining.
if you want something, then you make sure to do it.
Yeah.
You work your ass off and you take care of it. Take care of business.
Get her done.
Don't
Yeah,
be
so
little
it
bee.
wasn't. I don't think I ever. I mean, I'm sure. I mean, I was in high school. I'm sure I complained about it, but I mean, I don't remember ever, cursing at my parents, going, "Man, this,
Right.
no."
This sucks. I'm leaving as soon as I can get out of here.
Yeah. And what I do remember is Dad having some pretty cool barbecues out there in the middle of nowhere, and family coming over almost every Sunday. Man, we do that.
Well, see, that's because in the Hispanic community, familia is strong.
Yeah.
Yep. So,
Yeah, and even in like my house now, the kids know when we eat. We eat at the dinner table.
yes.
Yeah, on the Sunday. I know all the kids kind of moved away. Now they're doing their own little thing. But
Right.
when they were here,
That's the community, or
And-
that's the
Cell
center
phone.
point for the family.
yeah, and they knew.
Cell phones away.
Yeah, that's one rule we have. No cell phones on a dinner table. I don't care who it is. Rob will call. I'm busy or I'm
Yeah.
on the phone.
Yeah.
Our dinner table was like
I'm usually in the
sacred
bathroom.
place.
Yeah.
Our dinner table was almost like a sacred place, like almost I'd say just like a level below an altar.
Yeah.
We weren't allowed to we weren't even allowed to sing at the table.
Now, see, that's another thing.
Yeah.
You know, I sing all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just the way I am. I would always sing at the table. You
Yeah.
know, I've always got a song in my head. I wake up with music in my head.
Yeah.
And so that was really hard because my dad was like, cut that crap out.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, my dad was, when we were in the wood shop, man, we'd have that music and I would be singing. Dad's like, hey, shut up over there.
yeah.
You know, I'd say, all right, whatever.
Now, I will tell you this. I think this is so funny, and I love doing it. At the old house in town, I needed a roof. So
Yeah.
there was a company just right down the road that was roofing this house, and I went and got the manager or the person that was in charge there. I said, I need you to come down, look at this roof, and give me an estimate. He says, I'll have my boss call you. The boss showed up like an hour later.
Yeah.
Gave us a bid. I'm like, yes, get it done. When can you do it? And they showed up like 2 or 3 days later, put all this stuff on the yard, and they showed up on a Thursday, right? And they're from Houston, and they had like 6 or 8 guys up there on that roof. They were stripping that roof, and they were all singing, you know. And I'm like, you know, I can help you guys out. I had this big boom box, right? It was a construction boom box.
Yeah.
I hooked it up, turned on Ka out of Houston. Oh my God, nothing but songbirds up there, and it was good. They were singing and having a good time. And
Oh, I've got one for you. I've sent you this video before, a video of this before. There's these Asian guys, men, that they work with what they have.
yeah,
So they're driving posts into the ground. They don't have heavy machinery though. So what they do is they initially like drill the pilot hole, I guess.
right.
They stick the post in there. Then on that post, they put a 2x6 or something.
Oh yeah, I saw that. I remember that video.
And then like a bunch of guys, about 5, 6, 7, 8 guys jump on there as high as it is. And they have these like bamboo poles that they stick on. One guy, you can tell which one's the foreman. He's got the tambourine. He's got the tambourine in the back and just
He's
shaking
setting
it.
the rhythm.
And then those guys are singing and jumping up and down on this 2x6, driving this post in
It's
there.
a hilarious video.
And then they've got this other guy that is waiting until it gets down to the mark.
Right.
And he just, ho! And then
Yeah.
they all stop.
And then they move to the next post.
do it again.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a very, very funny video.
Barefooted.
And they're barefooted.
Yeah.
Well, and what's funny is they're working together as a team, and men are like that.
Yeah.
When you got a good team that gets along together, first of all, nobody knows their name.
Yeah.
Everybody has a name, like Blister or something like that.
They called me Hand.
Yeah, hand. Yeah. Everybody's a hand. and of course, oh my God, the proverbial worm.
Yeah.
Greenhorn.
No, worm.
I know worm, but there's
Worm.
also greenhorn. I've
Yeah.
heard that before.
Yeah. What color is your worm hat?
Green.
Green.
Of course, there's I can't say that one on radio,
Yeah.
but it starts with an F. Nuba.
Yeah. Yeah. Men are hard on each other.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm gonna tell you right now, if we have a disagreement, we will knock
Yeah.
the hell out of each other and then become best friends.
And then
Yeah.
put your hand down, lift that guy up.
Yeah.
So-
Come on, let's go back to work.
And you know what?
Yeah.
Your wife actually made a great comment. I preach this all the time too. Hard times make good men,
Yep.
strong men.
Yep.
Easy times make weak men.
Yep.
And
Easy life makes lazy men.
yes, lazy men.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, that's
Yep.
the truth, man.
that is the truth.
I tell you what, one of my favorite Hispanic words or Spanish words is flojo.
Yeah.
Flojo.
Yep.
So, and I don't. It irritates me when I get around people who are just like, nah, I don't think I want to do that. I'm like, yeah, come on, let's go.
Yeah.
I get called cabezudo a lot.
What is that?
Hard-headed.
Oh yeah, Capasudo.
Yeah.
And
That's a new one for me. I don't have to use that
and some
Capasudo.
and some other words that I'm not allowed to say on radio either. I mean, I'd probably be able to say them on the other station. But
Well, I
this
mean,
is-
when you work the patch, that's all you learn is the dirty
Oh, yeah.
words.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, you learn those first.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like you mentioned a word that you just found out was a bad word.
Yes, I did.
It sounds like ching-a-ling, like ching-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling, but I can't say the rest of the word.
Yeah, I didn't realize that was such a naughty word as it is. Yeah.
And we use it sometimes as an everyday thing. Like if there's something that we don't know what it is, it's a blancadera.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, when I first met Jim and Jen, I would always mess up the Spanish words so bad she'd look at me like, seriously, dude?
Yeah. Or like,
Back when she loved me.
or a la blank.
Yeah.
I say that a lot too. Like,
All right.
and
So
I've changed the word.
I hate to change the subject, but you get to tell a story about me that happened at the drive-through.
Oh, no. You tell the story. That is all you.
Okay.
If you saw the thumbnail,
Oh,
I put on the
man.
thumbnail that
I got it handed to me.
Rob got
Horribly.
schooled.
I did. I got it handed to me. So I had to run into town. I was doing some plumbing work at the house, and I forgot one fitting. And so I said, hey, babe, I got to run into Home Depot. Would you like to go with me? And I'll
Good
buy you
morning,
some
Margie.
tea. Hang on a second.
What we're doing.
Good morning. This is the mandate. Can I help you? What do you got? Hold on. Is it not coming? There we go. Go for it.
Is this 95?
Yes, it
It
is.
is.
How come you're not playing music?
Well, this is the mandate show. We have a talk show from 9 to 10 every Saturday.
Oh, well, when you have
Yeah.
time, can you play Fito Olivares
Yeah,
music?
I don't know how to do the request, honey.
Well, Fito, whenever Weddle gets here at about 10:15-ish,
Okay, thank you.
give him a call.
Bye.
He'll be able to play that. Thank you.
Have a great day, sweetie.
Now, I like Fito Olivares. I used to play his music when I played saxophone.
Yep.
He's a good musician.
Oh, hang on. We got to know.
Listen to the request laid down.
The mandate show. Who am I talking to? Oh,
Hello.
did it come on? Oh, there it is. Hello. Who am I talking to?
Hello?
Yeah.
Brent?
Hey, Brent. What's going on, buddy?
Is this Magic 95.9?
What would you like to hear played?
Some Lil Joe La Familia?
Borrachera.
Let me tell you something. Out of all we were talking about today, that's what you picked up on.
Hey, I was messing with the little chicken and I couldn't figure out how to get the music to play.
Wow. Hey, he just said the word that I blinked.
I know it. You're terrible.
You guys are fantastic. You're doing a great job as a community service, and I love you.
Hey,
Yeah,
we love you too.
Hey, Brent, we appreciate you guys.
I want to get back to the part about the drive-through, will you?
Oh, yeah. You wait till you hear what happened. It is so funny. So, all right, you drive careful getting to where you're going. All right, bye-bye.
Thanks, buddy.
Okay, so here's what happened. I told Linda that I said, you want to go into town? Let's try that new place over there called HTO, and I'll get you a nice iced tea, and we'll go to Home Depot, and I'll get my part, and then we'll go home.
Oh, okay.
She's like, all right. So we loaded the dogs, and we booging through, and I pull through the drive-through, and the guy takes my order, and he's probably 19 tops, curly hair, round glasses. I'm thinking, oh, yeah, I know what I'm dealing with here, right? I got me one of them,
Yeah. Softies.
yeah, where, hey, dude, would you like some tea kind of guy.
It gets better.
Oh, it gets better. It goes downhill for me real quick. This kid is sharp. So he said, it'll be X amount of money. So I handed him my card, and he goes, sir, do you have any rewards? And I said, I haven't been rewarded in years. 2 marriages, 1 divorce, blah, blah, blah. No one rewards a 63-year-old fat guy, right? He goes, that is not true, sir. Not true at all. He says, you're a good-looking man for your age. You have a nice wife. You got 3 beautiful dogs in the back seat. You got a nice pickup to drive. And every day you wake up with Jesus on your side. I'm like, son of a gun.
Got him.
Yep. So how much tip did you leave him?
I did. I left him a pretty good little tip. You know, I was like, dude, that was sharp. And here's the deal. I'm going back over there today.
Yeah.
If they're open, I'm going to nab this kid.
Yeah.
And I'm bringing him in.
Yeah.
He's going to come on this show. That was sharp.
That's good.
How many 18-year-old kids can throw it back at you like that?
Yeah.
And without, I mean, he didn't even flinch.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I'm taking this kid deer hunting.
Yeah, definitely.
Moral of the story: don't judge a book by its cover.
That's right.
Yeah.
That book had a really good insides. So,
It tells me
great kid.
He was a great follower.
Yep.
And he's going to be a great leader.
Yeah, he handed me my derriere quick. There ain't too many people who'll do that.
That was a humbling moment there. You don't see Rob humbled very often.
I mean,
it's a very humbling moment.
Linda's like, I've never seen you speechless before, but golly, that was good.
Yeah, that's pretty good, man. That's
Yeah. So, yep, that kid's coming on. I'm legitimately heading over to Home Depot after the show, and I'm going to snag this kid up and
That's funny.
see if we can get him on here. It's going to freak him out. So,
Oh, we got our restroom done. Speaking of Home Depot,
do you want to?
we got our restroom done finally. It's finished.
Oh, hey, cool.
Fantastic work. This guy does great work. His name is Bobby Garcia.
Yep.
And he does this work after work. So, and he did my
Weekends and days off.
weekends and evenings.
Yeah.
And man, he busted A on that and just got it done.
Yep. I'm going to tell you right now, it's hard to find a guys that will actually show up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the biggest. That's one of the biggest things, man. Showing
Yeah.
up. I got a job from a customer I went to go see. I told him I'll be here at 9, and I showed up at 8:45. He said, "I don't care what you charge." He goes, "You're the only one that's been here
Right.
on time." He goes, "Just."
And you and I both know the worst customers in the world are the one who want the job done, and then it takes forever to pull a check out of them.
Yeah.
That just irritates me.
Yeah.
That's why when I was DJing, it's a totally different line of work, total different circumstances, but I always required half deposit up front.
Yes.
Yeah, we've been doing that. We got to the position where we had to do that because we had some people that, oh no, we need you guys leaving. Can't get a hold of you guys no more.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, but I wanted to bring something up real quick. So, I teach at a construction trades course up in Edna. We got one shed left that we need to sell. So this year we built two 16 by 10 sheds and two 8 by 16 sheds.
Well, let me ask you this. Can you take pictures of it and send it to Andrew?
Yeah, I'll send them to you.
Andrew, post it to
I'll post it on our
our website.
But let me tell you, the one shed that we have left, if I had the place for it, man, I would buy that sucker and go set it up there. So it's a 10 by 16. I'm sorry, 8. Yeah, it's 10 by 16, but it's got a 6-foot porch on it.
Oh wow.
Linda, plug
Yeah.
your ears.
Yeah, Linda, I'll send you pictures, Linda. So,
Two can play that game, buddy.
yeah. So and it's nice. It's got 2 windows, and we put big cedar posts in
Oh,
it.
that's nice.
So the guys, the kids did a really good job on it, on building it. They're at the high school, man. So yeah, they're really, really proud of it. I'll send you some pictures of it, but
Yeah.
it's the last one we got left.
Well, I think Linda and I are going to probably have you guys build us a small shed, like that. Not that big, because I want one with a little bit bigger porch, a little bit more for storage, because that's where I'm going to put my smoker. And level it up, and I want to set some piers and set it on piers.
Yeah, that'd be good.
And then that way, whenever I'm cooking, I have me a nice place I can go sit down and watch the smoke come out of it. So you and I have the same type of smoker.
Yeah.
Yours is more of a pit than a smoker.
Yeah, because I don't know how to smoke, wood or smoke meat like that. So I didn't know anything about the inside. I went and took a grinder to the inside of that sucker as soon as I bought it.
Yeah.
And I took out that plate, and then you told me, no, that's for the smokers. Like, oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. That plate coming across the bottom, it carries the smoke, and then when it reaches the end, it accumulates and comes out.
Yeah, I just took a grinder and took that sucker. I was like, why would anybody want this in here? And I cut it off.
I got a little older if you want to put it back on.
No, I love my pit just the way it is.
Cool.
Man.
Yeah.
I'm not big on the smoked meats and stuff. Yeah, I've cooked like 7 briskets. One of them, if you had enough water with it, you can eat.
That's like mine.
You know,
I could grill some fajitas, some chicken,
Yeah.
all that stuff,
Yeah.
some steaks.
It
but
takes a special man to do a brisket. I don't do briskets. I'm a chicken guy.
Yeah, see, one of them I gave to the dog, and he's eating on it. And he spit it out, turned around, and started licking. You know what? To get it tasting. It was bad, man.
Now you got something that I absolutely love when you cook, and those are those jalapenos wrapped in bacon.
Oh yeah,
I won't tell you what they call them.
yeah, those are pretty good, man. Those are good.
Now, what do you put in the inside of them?
So it's I get the biggest jalapenos I can find, and then
Right.
I'll get
cream cheese.
It's cream cheese and bratwurst, but I take the
Oh,
sleeve.
wow.
I cut the sleeve off and I cook that bratwurst, and then I cook that cream cheese into it, and then I'll stuff those jalapenos and just wrap it up with like 2 strips of that thick bacon. You know,
They come out every bit of 2.5 inches in diameter.
yeah,
You know,
and probably 6 inches
instead
long.
of that's money, dude. That's feria.
Yeah.
That's feria, vato.
Well, hey, in fact, I know he likes those brats so much. I
Yeah.
called him from Sam's the other day. Hey, dude, they got them brats for $14.
That's one of my favorites too.
Yeah.
yeah. That's the way to do it.
But you know, Jim, men, if you like to cook, by God, put some information on our website about, hey, I want to come on and talk about cooking.
I'm telling you, man, brisket. I got a buddy
It
that
takes a special time.
and I can't. If I can get the brisket done like in 3 hours, man, that'd be great. But
Oh yeah.
No, you ain't got the patience to do
I
it
don't.
12, 16 hours.
no, I can't do it.
So, and I hate to say it, that's where the pellet grill comes in.
Yeah.
Lilo, shush.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't do it.
He sent me a very naughty email a while back about my pellet stove.
Wow, yeah.
Wanted to know what color my skirts were when I.
Being all judgmental and stuff.
Yeah, I'm not gonna tell you about the electric one I have. It's not even funny. You just put it. But even that thing, I was like, I can't do it. I just put it out in the street. Somebody came and picked it up.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
See, that's what I want. I want an electric smoker. That's what I want. Because
this one was nice because you can hook up. I had my phone hooked up to it, so I can regulate it. But I was like, dude, this is 12 hours, and I'm like, I have to be here. I don't have time for that. you
Yeah.
know?
Well, see, what you do in a case like that is you start it at night.
Yeah.
Start it-
And then let it cook all night while you're outside.
see, and that's one that I can start right when I wake up because I wake up at 12, 1,
Yeah.
something's around there.
He sleeps from like 8 to 12.
Yeah.
I'm always like, I wonder if I can call him. I don't know if he's asleep or not.
Now, yesterday I slept from like 8 to 10, and then I woke up for a little bit. What happened?
Lilo.
Oh, jeez. El jefe.
Yeah. All women need a pellet smoker.
Wow. Speaking of women, I've got a story about a woman in Florida. If you want to hear it.
Do what now?
Speaking of women, total change of subject. I've got a story about a woman in Florida.
Oh, yes. We want to. This is hilarious, guys.
So-
This is kind of off the beaten path. But
This one is-
This is funny.
Called Nubgate.
Nubgate.
So-
Okay, like KNUB. Like a nub.
Yeah.
So I'm going to play
Nubbin.
some audio real quick. You're not going to be able to see the video. Just listen to the audio. Now, I'm going to preface this by saying this is a police interaction, non-violent at all. I absolutely 100% support the police department, support
Right.
the men
Right.
in blue behind the badge. 100%. They've got the hardest job as a civilian, I think.
Let me play it on this mic. You ready?
Not yet. Wait, hold on. Let me pick the right one.
Oh. Yeah, because we don't want any. Yeah.
I just got to make sure it's the right one. But they have a tough time, because they've got to make split-second decisions that are life-altering sometimes. So here we go.
Turns out you can still get a ticket for driving with a device in your right hand, even if you don't have a right hand.
All right, man. So you're gonna receive a citation for wireless communication device handheld while driving. We got to put the phone down as we operate a motor vehicle.
Oh, and you put on there that you saw me with my right hand holding it,
I did
yeah?
not put that. No, if you want to take it to
But
court,
that's what you said when you pulled me over, yes?
That's what I
That you
said.
saw me holding my device with my right
I'm not
hand.
disagreeing with you. Yes, that's what I said.
Okay.
Yes, if you want to take it to court,
And that's what you saw.
that's what I said.
That's what you said you saw.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. If you want to take it to court, option 5 on the back of the ticket. That's how you take that ticket to court. Do you
Okay.
have any questions for me?
No, thank you.
Have a good day.
So
Now we need to explain why it was important that it would be in her, what was it, right hand?
in her right hand.
Right hand.
So this lady got a ticket for having a phone in her right hand. The only problem was she doesn't have a right hand. She's never had a right hand. She grew up without a right hand.
Her right hand is a nub.
It's a nub. So they're calling it Nubgate. Now, I can understand. I could tell the frustration in her voice. But at the same time, I think she acted appropriately.
I did too.
She didn't get all aggressive, blah, 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 blah. She confirmed the details. Said, I'm surprised she didn't raise her hand up. Here's my right hand.
Well, that guy was hired when they were just a little short-handed.
Oh, wow. Well, she's taking the law into her own hands now, right?
That's right.
Oh, some of the comments in that.
So what did you guys put in this coffee, man?
Are you seeing sound?
Hearing colors and seeing sounds?
I don't know about this stuff, man.
It's not the magic mushrooms. It's just regular mushrooms.
I tell you what, that would be funny if we did try some magic mushrooms on the air. That would be hilarious. That would be our last show.
That would be a whole new meaning to Magic Tejano.
That's right. Well, hey, we got one more sponsor to talk to about before we get off the air.
Go ahead.
In June 5th, they're going to have the Beach Boys come in to the Inez Community Center. $50 a couple, $40 a person, $500 a table. So you need to call Ron Koshin and the Warriors Weekend, or you can go into the office over there behind the old Halapaskas in that mall, right there where across from the mall, and go talk to him there and get the tickets. And if you need that information, give me a call, 361-652-3650. I can get you hooked up. This group is amazing, and this helps out a fantastic organization, the Warriors Weekend, and man, that Beach Boy group is amazing.
So are they the actual Beach Boys or
no.
a cover band?
It's a cover band that traveled and backed up the Beach Boys.
Okay.
And you really can't tell the difference, to tell you the truth. I've never seen Barbara Brazil dance
all
night. That woman got out there and cut a rug.
Was she doing the get down boogie?
That woman's got some moves, I'm telling you. So, we had dinner with Bill and Barbara last night. Those two are absolutely hilarious. Barbara is just the best. Yeah, there's a couple of comments in there we need to
just go with the bigger one, Junior.
Yeah, I know it. That's Stephanie Connie. Yeah. So Stephanie Connie's our star listener. She never misses a show.
She's freaking awesome.
Yeah, I love Stephanie. Paul Hildebrandt said, ask Jim when we're invited over for the barbecue.
Hey, we're fixing to have a barbecue together, aren't we?
Yeah, actually we are. It's going to be the last Friday of September. And the reason they asked us to do it on a Friday is because that way the police officers are available and more than likely be on duty. And it's for the first responders and the firemen, the cops, the dispatchers, and we're going to hit every emergency room, nurses and doctors.
Yeah. Do we have a location yet?
Yes, it's going to be at the new police station.
Oh, nice. Good.
We're going to be on the back of the parking lot. We are looking for people to help cover some of the expense. Yeah. I'm not asking for a whole lot. Just, I've already got a sponsor for the rice. Okay, I have a rice producer here in town that's told me that I can get all the rice I want. The Friolis, that Friolis are cheap. You can buy 50 pounds of Friolis for $30, $20. So
and that 50 pounds will double up once you put the water.
Oh yeah, buddy, it really doubles up, don't it, Jim? Especially when you pour a 50-pound bag in a 20-pound cooker.
Yeah, I've done that before. Made a mess.
That happened at the Blue Lives Matter.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Have you seen, the show I Love Lucy, right?
Yes.
So there was this one episode where Ricky Ricardo and that other guy, I forget his name, the bald-headed guy.
Fred,
where they decided that they wanted to cook for their wives. And Ricky Ricardo comes and says, hey, let's make some arroz con pollo. That sounds good, right? Yeah, it sounds good. Let's make it. 1 pound of rice per person should be good enough, right? Yeah. So they made 1 pound of rice.
Holy mackerel.
And then added the water. And then they did this effect where the rice was coming up over the stove and everything.
Yeah. Yes. Well, that's what happened to the beans.
Yeah.
So
geez.
I told Jim, I said, go put some beans in that pot over there. Measure it out. He just poured the whole bag in there and put water on it. Next thing I know, it's rising up like a cake, and we're spooning it out. And Jed comes in and goes, "What are you doing?"
I know, babe. I know. I messed it up. I know.
Oh man. Linda
Linda.
says Rob needs a shed for his barbecue equipment.
Okay, we can do that, Linda.
Yep. Oh God, Paul Hildebrandt. He lied when he said you were good looking for your age. No mirrors in this man's house.
No. Mirrors don't work for me anymore.
He came by I was teaching class last Wednesday.
Paul?
Yeah, he comes by the door and takes a picture of me and goes, "Peekaboo, I see you." Like a stalker.
Wow.
Oh man. Well, we got 3 minutes. So Jim, how's the business?
Good, man. We're busy. We got two cabinet jobs going. But hey, I want to touch. What you're saying about having the will. I had a customer, man. I'm not gonna say her name, but the sweetest lady. I made her an urn.
Really?
Yeah, which was it was crazy, and at first I didn't know how to feel about it because she's like, "Hey, I want an urn." I said, "Okay, well, who is it for?" She's like, "It's for me." She goes, "I don't need my name. I don't need no date. I don't need nothing. I just want this done so that my kids don't have to do it."
All right.
Then I said, all right. So we probably got together. We got together a couple times. She told me what she wanted carved out on it and all that kind of stuff. So what kind of material and everything. So I had it. I said, by Wendy, she goes, I don't know. She was in good health. So I was like, well, I'm going to drag this on. I was like, because hopefully you don't need it,
Yeah.
So, man, I sat on it for about maybe 2-3 months. And then finally she called me and she goes, hey, I just wanted to see how you're doing with it. I was like, well, I got my material, but I'm taking my time on it because I hate to have to do this for you.
Right.
I know it's, still business and everything, but still at the end of the day, it's like this is her, for lack of a better way to say it, it's her deathbed.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm building her deathbed.
Right.
Where she's going to be at. So I took a lot of pride in figuring it had to be just right. So finally it was done. I called her up and told her, hey, your urn is ready. You can come pick it up now, Again, just with my luck, it was her birthday. But I mean, she loved it. She's like, man, this is the most beautiful gift I've ever had. And I got thinking, I was like, me and my wife were thinking about it. It was like, that's pretty awesome, man, to be able to do that right now.
Yeah.
And know, you know what? When I'm gone, my kids are not going to have to worry about none of this stuff.
Hence the estate.
Yeah, I know you've been on my ass about that.
Yeah.
Get something done. Something needs to be done because I don't do that.
See,
Well, I got the biggest laugh out of you. I said, do you have life insurance? I don't want life insurance. If I die, why would I let my wife's ex-boyfriend have all the fun with my money?
Yeah, just make sure my Harley goes to somebody else. I don't want her boyfriend riding my Harley.
But see, that's
or
where
my tools.
That's where that thinking is back asswards.
Yeah.
You leave your wife enough money where she doesn't need a boyfriend.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that's it right there.
Yeah.
See,
and then here's another thing. When you in your obituary, put on there you died of AIDS. Nobody will want to touch her.
Good luck.
See,
Good luck,
you've
dude.
made the urn to hold the ashes. I've actually made jewelry out of ashes.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's a weird thing too.
Yeah. Well, I've got an urn that Bill Crandall gave me because he works for the funeral home.
Yeah.
And they had one that they don't sell anymore, so they got rid of the sample.
Yeah.
And
Well, we made an urn for his brother.
yeah. Well,
10
I
o'clock.
put it on top of my barbecue pit for the last person who complained about my food. All right, guys, this show is gone to the hereafter. So you guys have a great day. Thanks to everybody who listens. Jim, thanks for coming in again. We appreciate it.
guys.
You will be a regular.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, back to the regular listening.
belleza en su forma de ser. Daría todo por tener su amor. Ser su esclavo es una bendición, es un placer. Desde aquel día yo no la olvido. Con su amiga tomaban sol. Lo diría, las miradas se cruzan. Y desde entonces no he podido dormir. Desde aquel día en que la conocí, no soy el mismo, ya nada es igual. Ha despertado mis ganas de amar. Y desde entonces solo pienso en usted, en su belleza, en su forma de ser. Daría todo por tener su amor. Ser su esclavo es una bendición, es un placer. Qué rico, ¿no? Sexy, cuando caminas sexy, cuando me miras sexy, cuando te mueves sexy. Mi amor, por ti me muero, por ti me desespero. Yo quiero ser tu dueño, ven a mi lado sexy, ven a mis brazos, ven, 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 ven a bailar. Ven, 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 ven a gozar. Ven, 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 ven a bailar. Ven, 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 ven a gozar. Sexy, cuando caminas sexy, cuando me miras sexy, cuando te mueves sexy. Mi amor, por ti me muero, por ti me desespero. Yo quiero ser tu dueño, ven a mi lado sexy, ven a mis brazos, ven, 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 ven a bailar. Ven, 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 ven a gozar. Ven, 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 ven a bailar. Ven, 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 ven a gozar. See you move it up and down, just the way you move it around, cause it looks so nice, it feels so clean, you know what I mean, cause it smells like a breeze, I don't give a damn, cause it smells so good, I'm the middle. TL, baby, you know how we do it, we coincide, and we make it do what it do, you know what I do, you it just me and you, sexy, como caminas, como te mueves, como la gozas, te gusta como te mueves alrededor, muévelo, muévelo sin parar, mi amor, ay, muévelo aquí, muévelo por allá, muévelo pa' acá, muévelo sin parar. Vete pa' la garra, agárrate un trago. Vamos a darle, dale bueno, dale mano. 2013, Texas Latino, baby.